Divorce Act 1869, an overview. Background. The Indian Divorce Act 1869 is one of the few codified personal laws governing divorce for Christians in India. It contains provisions on dissolution of marriage, nullity decrees, custody of children, and powers of courts in divorce cases. The Act was enacted during British rule and continues to be enforced today. As per the preamble, it amends a law relating to divorce amongst people professing Christianity in India. The Act came into effect on 1st April 1869. It applies throughout India except Jammu and Kashmir. It covers only those individuals professing the Christian faith and domiciled in India. Hello and welcome to Law Namo. We are here to help simplify Indian family law so you can understand your rights and options. Navigating divorce, alimony, child custody and other family legal matters can be overwhelming. That's why we provide clear, concise information and resources to empower you on your journey. On our website www.lawnamo.com, you will find guidebooks plus articles covering key topics like choosing the right lawyer, building your case correctly, and tips to resolve your case effectively. We break down complicated legal stuff into actionable advice you can use. Whether you need help understanding the law or want to know how to get started on a family law case, we have got you covered. The legal process doesn't have to be confusing. Visit our website today to get the knowledge you need to make informed decisions. Just click the link in the video description below to get started. Now, let's continue with the rest of this helpful video. Jurisdiction of courts. The district court exercises jurisdiction under the Act if the marriage was solemnized or the couple last resided together within its jurisdiction. Either party can present a petition for divorce or judicial separation to the district court. The high courts have appellate jurisdiction under the Act. Grounds for dissolution of marriage. Under Section 10 of the Act, the grounds on which a court may pass a decree for dissolving a marriage in the UK include adultery. If one spouse engages in extramarital affairs, the innocent party may seek a divorce on grounds of adultery. Conversion to non-Christian religion. If one spouse converts to a non-Christian religion and the other wishes to dissolve the marriage, it may be considered as a ground for divorce. Unsoundness of mind for 2+ years. If one spouse has been suffering from unsoundness of mind or mental illness for a continuous period of 2 or more years, the other spouse can seek divorce on this basis. Suffering from leprosy or communicable venereal disease for 2+ years. If one spouse has been suffering from leprosy or a communicable venereal disease for a continuous period of 2 or more years, the other spouse may seek a divorce. Failure to consummate the marriage. If the marriage has not been consummated and the spouse wishes to dissolve the marriage on these grounds, it can be considered by the court. Desertion for 2 or more years. If one spouse has deserted the other for a continuous period of 2 or more years, the abandoned spouse may seek divorce on the basis of desertion. Cruelty. If one spouse has subjected the other to physical or mental cruelty, it can be ground for seeking a divorce. Furthermore, wives have the option to seek divorce on additional grounds such as rape, sodomy, or bestiality committed by the husband after the marriage. It's important to note that divorce laws may vary by jurisdiction and it's always advisable to consult with a qualified legal professional to understand the specific regulations and requirements applicable in a particular case. Mutual consent divorce. Section 10A provides for divorce by mutual consent. The parties can jointly file a petition if they have lived separately for at least 2 years and are unable to live together. The court will pass a decree of divorce after being satisfied about the consent. Judicial separation. Section 22 empowers the court to pass a decree of judicial separation on grounds like adultery, cruelty, desertion, etc. This provides legal separation while retaining the marriage bond. Nullity of marriage. Sections 18 to 21 allow either party to seek nullity like on grounds of impotence, unsoundness of mind, bigamy, prohibited degrees of relationship, etc. Restitution of conjugal rights. If a spouse abandons or separates from the other, Section 32 allows the abandoned party to petition for restitution of conjugal rights. Child custody. The court can make orders for custody, care and education of minor children for the divorce or judicial separation proceedings. Welfare of the child is a paramount consideration. To conclude, the 1869 Act provides a legal framework for Christians in India to seek divorce, separation or nullity while protecting rights of children. It facilitates dissolution of marriages through court intervention.